All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We're here at the Fiddler Elbow Country Club in Bedminster, New Jersey. I hope I pronounced that right for the New Jerseyans
You
out
got
there.
it. You got it.
This is Sportsology.com's coverage of the Ken Daneyko Golf Classic, the 21st annual of it, I might add. I'm Matthew Blittner, joined by the man of the hour himself, Ken Daneyko. Ken, congratulations on 21 years of this amazing event.
Well, as they say, time flies, right? But I can't believe this is the 21st year. We had a big celebration last year of the 20th anniversary of Center for Great Expectations golf outing, and it's just a wonderful cause with great people that do all of the hard work that really runs the outing and the charity. And I'm just honored and humbled to be a small part of it for a lot of years.
Well, you're not just a small part, you're a big part. And how did you get involved with the Center for Great Expectations on this? Because, where was the connection?
Kind of a long story, but I'll shorten it. I go way back. I played in the outing years ago, prior to the 21 years that it's been the Ken Daneyko Golf Classic. I had Jerry Cooney, who's a good buddy of mine, the former heavyweight boxer, had got me to come to the outing, and we had a good time. And it was just a small little charity, and they had, a small facility that housed, I think, 4 to 6 girls. You can maybe touch on that later as far as what the charity's for, but and addiction is part of that. But it was a Jersey local charity, and they'd come up to me next day or day after. Peg Wright, who's the CEO, a wonderful lady that just does amazing work, and said, would you mind or like to get involved, and we want to get more eyes on the charity, on the golf outing, and could we use your name? And I rolled my eyes and said, no, I do a ton of charity stuff, but I don't know if I'm ready for that kind of responsibility. But once I knew what it was all about and the people involved, and it was local, it was a Jersey charity that needed help, and obviously I've been here a long time, grateful for everybody in our state and how good New Jersey has been to me, not just professionally on the ice, but off the ice as well, and how great it's been. And so I just said yes and told Peg, okay, Peg, let's do this. And it's probably been one of the most rewarding things I've done, because they've done so much great work in helping so many people along the way recover, be able to take care of their children, which is a big part of it, because they house young ladies that have been through trauma, abuse. I mentioned addiction, which I'm familiar with because I'm sober for quite some time now, and that was the connection as well. And also, most of these young girls or young ladies are, pregnant or have kids, and they would lose them to the state if they didn't get the help that they need. And I can't say, and Center for Great Expectations will keep them for not just like a rehab for 30 to 60 days. They keep them for a year and a half, so that they can be productive members of society and educate them on parenthood. And obviously, the first process is for them to get sober, but they've also dealing with their trauma and everything. They have doctors at the center. They have so many. Just I can't say enough about the people there, and for me to give back, give my little part here in the golf outing, I'm gratefully and thankfully going to say has grown tremendously, and it's one of their major fundraisers during the year. So good stuff.
That is absolutely a wonderful work that you and the center, of course, us do. As we all know, it is a very important thing to have to help people through addiction, substance abuse. That is one of the underreported on causes in this world, at least in my opinion. So it is great work that you do with them. And we do have to ask, obviously, as the Devil, as the franchise leader in consecutive games played, as the franchise leader in penalty minutes, on the ice, everyone saw Ken Daneyko, Mr. Devil, Mr. Tough Guy, but here it's real Mr. Ken Daneyko, the person, the one who's got a big heart going out, helping the community. So if you can talk like what that means to you to be able to have that different approach to how things are.
Well, I think I touched on it, Matt. I mean, just the fact that I've been here so long. From everybody's heard the story from a kid that didn't know where New Jersey was when he was drafted in 1982. 41, 42 years later, still to be part of the Devils organization. It's family to me, and that includes the fans and just the community in general. I mentioned, how much they've welcomed me on and off the ice over the years, and aptly nicknamed me Mr. Devil, which was kind of awkward at first, and then I go, I'm kind of liking it, because I understood what my role was, and I was fortunate to play on so many great teams in the championship teams, and with just great guys and players. But to just be part of that, and part of the fans, to me, that I never take for granted, and again, the community as far as the state, because when they support you the way they have through ups and downs, because I went through some of mine off the ice as well that we touched on prior, and part of why I'm involved in this wonderful cause here. Everybody was there for me, and so if you can give back and play your little part along the way, it's rewarding. It's especially after all the noise and after the playing days are over and hoisting Stanley Cups and the accolades and the pats on the back. You got to fill that void inside, and believe me, when you can do something that is helping a cause, or raising money for an organization like Center for Great Expectations or whatever, and I do many other things anytime I can help out, whether it's friends. I've made so many great friends in the state. I mean, I'm a transplanted New Jersey guy now. I mean, this is my home. I love it here. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. So, again, to be just part of this and part of the community and part of, just being able to give back a little bit, means the world. And again, it's kind of that fills that emptiness you have after that excitement and and rush of winning a Stanley Cup, or doing things that you did professionally, and I'm pretty fortunate. But I'm grateful to the New Jersey Devils organization too, because they've treated me like family. It's changed ownerships, and I've never, over the years, a couple of times, Dr. McMullen, the first owner, was like a second father to me. I mean, the guy, I could do no wrong in his eyes, and he probably enabled me to a fault, but loyalty meant something to me, and he was a loyal man that felt, if you're going to give your heart and soul for my team, I'm with you through thick and thin. And like I said, Lou, obviously, probably with me a little too much at times with my craziness, but I'm grateful for that. And now the owners today, I mean, they see the importance of the history and the guys that came before them, and just having that culture of, what it means to be a New Jersey Devil. So all these things come into play, and for me, that's why it makes a no-brainer to anytime I can do something like this or help out. It's great. But I'm really, like I said, the Devils fan clubs here, they get involved. I'm just grateful to the Devils organization and ownership, and just everybody in general that has just continued to embrace things I do, or just me in general, that making me still part of the family.
Well, that is very well said, Ken. We thank you on behalf of everyone for your very tremendous work in this cause, in the community, in the state of New Jersey. We don't want to take up too much of your time, so we do just have to ask, you're very competitive on the ice. Are you competitive on the golf course too? And if so, what's the handicap that we should be watching for today?
My handicap, what is it now? It's moved up. I think I'm a 12. I mean, so many of my former colleagues or buddies are scratch golfers. I mean, there's so many good hockey players, or so many hockey players that are great golfers along the way. I think my buddy Chris Terreri is coming as well. He's a really good player. I can go on down the list. I'm decent, but I'm one of those guys that many golfers will tell you, for 3 holes, I look like I'm ready for the tour. And 3 holes, I've never picked up a club. That's how humbling the sport is.
What about the other 12?
But I can get, but I can get around. I can get around okay, but not not nearly as good as a lot of my former teammates or colleagues. I love the game. I am competitive. I've gotten to the point now as I get older, I don't get as angry now. So I'm reminded every day that I play by my wife that, how about you just go out and enjoy it? And I go, no, but I play to win. I play to get better. And golf in general is just so humbling, and every golfer will tell you that.
Absolutely. And Ken, again, thank you so much for taking some time to talk to us today about it. We encourage everyone to go online, check out the Center for Great Expectations. Obviously, donate to the cause if you are capable. If you can't do so monetarily, come down to support the event. There's a lot of great things going on here. And Ken, we wish you the best of luck with the rest of the event today.
Thanks, Matt, and I appreciate you coming here and talking about the center, because it's such important work they're doing, and it's in Somerset, New Jersey. So check it out, Center for Great Expectations. Really appreciate it.